Hey everybody, it's Andrew. It's day 2 of Mental Illness Awareness Week, and I'm continuing sharing a little bit about our family's journey with mental illness. So, where did it all begin for us? So, it started with our kids. Our kids had a lot stacked against them in early life. It's called ACEs, Adverse Childhood Experiences. Our children had a lot of those and then ended up in the foster care system. They experienced parental abandonment. Then they went through the adoption process whereby they became our children, and they're our children to this day. We love them and we're very, very proud of them. Even though both of them are not able to live at home right now, we parent them from afar and we advocate for them from afar and doing our best to raise them from afar. And we'll talk about more about that later in the week and what that looks like. But we knew that there were some predispositions from their biohistory to some certain things. And we saw some signs and we saw some things. We had some incidents early in their childhood. We had no idea the impact that this would cause on their life and how it would affect them throughout their life. It was one day when kind of everything changed. And since that day, there has been no new normal. There's been no normal. It's just been constantly changing and evolving. And so you always learning to work through that. Because the thing is, with mental illness, it's not a linear process. You don't see symptoms, you don't get a diagnosis, you don't get a plan of care, and you don't just have this easy way to move forward through it all with a really beautiful and sunny disposition. So take symptoms, take medication, take a plan of care, take diagnoses and labels, whatever you want to call it, put them all in one container, shake it all up. That's what you got. That's kind of what it's like. And you're always trying to find a new normal. You're always trying to find stability. You're always trying to figure out what the next thing is, what's the thing that's going to make quality of life for them better, what's going to make our family more stable. And so it's a really tough road to walk because you just don't have that predictability that you would with other sort of diseases or issues. That means really that things are always changing. And so things are always changing, and that's always a difficult thing. So there's always new challenges, there's always a new stage, there's always a new hurdle, always a new opportunity, always something new to explore. And when you think about it, an adolescent's brain is constantly changing until they get into their early 20s. So we probably won't see anything like stability for another 5 to 10 years. So we're going to be here for a little bit, camping out in this space and just learning how it is. But the word for how it really is constantly changing. And it's always something new. So hopefully that helps. We'll talk to you a little bit more about tomorrow about how it impacts our life, and hope you enjoyed this. If it has impacted you positively, please take a minute to like or share. Thanks.